Pleasant morning to one and all. I'm Dr. Sumitra, an associate professor from the Department of Computer Science and Engineering. Today, we are going to discuss all about the unit testing versus your integration testing. The unit testing is all about, it defines as a testing individual component like a function or a class in association. The basic key point will be of an individual component where it tests focus on a small code unit. Example, a function calculating a discount. A fast and isolated. It runs quickly using a mark to avoid external dependency like database. The developer driven is done by the developers during a coding, often in a testing drive development. The white box approaches, like white box testing, it requires a code knowledge. For example, testing a login function to ensure it validates a password correctly without connecting to the server is a unit testing. This catches a bug earlier and saving a time and cost. Whereas the integration testing is all about, it tests how multiple modules interact. It's closer to the black box testing and UAT, focusing on a real world system behaviors. The module interaction, it tests how the components like a payment module and inventory system works together. The external dependency includes a database and API on network, unlike isolated unit tests. Post-unit testing done after unit test, often by a QA team or a tester. Interface detects catches the issues in a data flow or a communication between the module. For instance, this unit integration testing might vary that an employers or e-commerce application order system correctly updates the inventory and process payments via API like a Stripe. And the basic key difference highlights how these methods contrast with the unit testing and integration testing. It focusing on individual components uses your white box approaches is a fast developer driven and easier to maintain where it finds a bug earlier. As an integration testing, the test module interaction uses a black box approaches is slower, more complex and done by the tester. It captures the issues in how components work together. Think of a unit testing as catching each Lego pieces while integration testing ensures the whole Lego structure holds together. Both are vital in Agile for a rapid, reliable development. For example, I can consider a practical or clarity on the practical cases with a unit testing example. Testing a discount function to ensure a 10% off and with a dollar of 100 product returns and $90 is isolated from other system. The purpose is to validate the code correctiveness earlier, reducing the bug fix cost. The integration testing where the testing and order placement process to confirm it interacting correctly with the payment, example stripes, and the inventory system. The purpose is to ensure seamless data flow and interface integrity across a module. Here is what the tools and technique on testing pyramid with the unit testing and integration testing, where the unit testing frameworks like JUnit, Java, and PyTest, Python, and mocking tools like Mockto to isolate the code, and integration testing like a Postman for API, Selenium for web UI, and test environment with real or simulated servers. This testing pyramid slide empathize a layered strategy. Many fast unit testing at the base, fewer slower integration testing, and even fewer systems like UTA. This ensures efficient, comprehensive coverages in UI and CD pipelines. These were the basic tools which we have discussed right now. And the best practices and the challenges. The unit testing struggles with a private system or a private method requiring a good code design, while integration testing faces a complex setup and harder failure isolation. The best practices is all automated test maintaining a clear boundaries and integrated both into a CI and CD for a rapid feedback, ensuring a high quality release. So this is what the main thing is all about. Hence, I conclude this and summarize or wrap up this session by stating that unit testing ensures a code level correctiveness while integration testing validates the system interaction. forming a robust agile testing strategies with UAT, white box and black box testing. These skills are in demand above the companies like EY and AI preferring for an exciting tech career. Keep practicing these on your projects. I hope you are clear with this project. Thank you one and all.